Carnival just didn't feel like Carnival. This year, when I say I feel like I heard more Afrobeats than I heard actual Caribbean music, you're literally accommodating to every Tom, Dick and Harry. So every Tom, Dick and Harry will come to Carnival and it will be overly packed and no one will enjoy it. This has been the worst Carnival ever. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you're coming back and you're already subscribed, I want to say a massive thank you so much for supporting my channel. As you guys may or may not know, if you're from the United Kingdom, you should know, we literally just had our annual Notting Hill Carnival, which literally signifies the end of summer. Literally, hot girl summer done, it's done. But if you've been following me on my channel for a while, you know that it's a yearly ritual literally for me to attend Notting Hill Carnival. I always vlog it for you guys. Go check out my previous vlogs from Notting Hill Carnival. And this year was supposed to, well, it was my 5th year anniversary. First time I went Carnival was 5 years ago. So I was like, this year is gonna be great. I was so hopeful for it, but see what happened was, yeah, no, things didn't really go as planned, you see. So I thought, let me just do this in the form of a story time, tell you guys how it went. So it's gonna be a vlog slash story time actually. I'm gonna insert like some clips of like footage that I got from Carnival and sort of explain to you guys what actually happened that weekend. So yeah, just sit back, relax and enjoy the rest of this vlog slash story time. So like I said earlier, you guys know that I literally love Carnival so much. Like when it comes to that time of the year, I'm just like, it's such a bittersweet feeling because you love it so much, but at the same time, you know it's only 2 days and it's going to end this quick, and you also know that once Carnival's over, summer is over. So it's like, as much as you're looking forward to it, you just don't want any of it to end. But anyway, so if you guys don't know, my best friend like lives in the Notting Hill area, so every year I go to her house and we go together. Like, you guys, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know this. We literally plan Carnival down to like the day before. What time we'll sleep the night before, what we'll eat the night before, what time we're waking up the next day, what time we're leaving like the house. Literally we plan it down to the T. But yeah, this year we had like literally a whole weekend planned from Saturday through to Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we had things to do literally. I don't know if you guys have heard of the DLT events. They were having literally their last event for the summer, the Saturday before Carnival. So we had planned to go to that, and then obviously Carnival takes place Sunday and Monday. So my friend went Afro Nation, yeah, in Portugal, and since Portugal she's been banging on about her concoction that like she'd been drinking like in Portugal. So I'm thinking, okay, like what's this new drink that you've come up with? Like, and she's like, oh, it's Captain Morgan Spice rum and Eco Falls, I think it's summer berries. I was like, are you sure that's alcohol? Like, you're basically using alcohol as a chaser, and that alone rings alarm bells, but it actually does like taste quite nice. The weekend comes now, we've bought our drinks, we bought our Captain Morgan and we bought our wine. You know, I drink the drink, I feel fine, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling jolly. We're about to leave the house, and you know when you're leaving, you want to have something to drink like on the go, like on the train, like on the way to your destination. Okay, so we're pouring up our drinks, and I'm seeing my friend is there pouring one big 2-litre bottle like this. I didn't say anything. I'm like, she can't handle her drinking it. She obviously didn't fill it to the top, but I think she poured more than I did, not gonna lie. Anyway, so we're on the way, we got on the train. You know, like as it's kicking in, when alcohol starts to kick in, you start to feel warm. I started to feel that warmth on the train. It was on the train that I said, yeah, this really hit me. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm assuming my friend is also feeling good, but she says like it's not really hitting her. I'm thinking, okay, heavyweight champ. Okay, me, I'm feeling good. I don't know about you, but so she's like, yeah, she's not really feeling it. So she's back in the drink. By the time we get to the destination now, we're at DLT. We're literally in the queue, like lining up to get into the venue. Listen, when I say my joints were feeling weak, literally, I was feeling I was on another planet. Like, that's how I knew that this thing was kicking in. My friend was there saying, no, she's fine. She's there, back in the drink. We now get to the end of the queue, and another girl is drinking her own Captain Morgan, and she's about to go in, but you obviously can't take drinks in with you. So she's like, oh, I can't finish my drink, can you finish it for me? At this point, I had even stopped drinking because, listen, I was not looking to fall off. Like, I don't really fall off like that, but if I continued drinking, I would have fallen off. So I was like, nope. My friend still, yeah, pass the drink. I was looking at her like, are you sure? So she backs her drink now, and we enter. Literally within the first 5 minutes of us being there, she's like, Jasmine, we need to find a toilet. We went into one of the cubicles, like, you know, those portable toilet cubicles, and my friend was just throwing up. Normally when you know, throw up, you tend to feel better afterwards. So I was hopeful. I was like, okay, she'll probably throw up and everything will be fine, like it's fine, do you know what I mean? Like, oh no, it wasn't getting any better. So I had to literally call a taxi after like 45 minutes, and that was literally my DLT experience. We literally came to vomit and go home, like shambolic. Okay, but you know what, you know them ones where you're not even too looking forward to a certain occasion anyway? That was DLT for me. Like, I wanted to go, but not that bad. Like, I'd been to DLT before, so I'm not missing out on anything really and truly. And the event, I heard it was packed, it was a ram pack anyway, like to a point where it wasn't even enjoyable. So really and truly, it really didn't even upset me that I missed it. Really and truly, what I was in London for was Carnival, obviously, and Carnival was taking place the day after. So I was like, it's fine, let's just go home, let's rest. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Like, tomorrow is what really matters, and obviously Monday. So we go home, she literally conks out, I order food, fall asleep. Sunday comes. So the next day now, you know, we wake up, she's literally groggy as hell, and I'm thinking, oh, as time goes by, like, she'll be okay. Like, I was literally, when I say I was saying prayers in my head, so the time is going by, hour after hour, I'm looking at her, this girl's not getting out of the bed. I say what Jesus. Anytime she was getting out of the bed, it was going to the toilet to vomit. I was like, this cannot be my Carnival experience. No, I'm not having it. Today is Sunday, first day of Carnival, and it's literally, it's really 3 p.m. and I'm still in my bed. You know when you try and hold it together, because it's like, if I was in that position, like, how would I feel? Like, I know what it feels like to be hungover, and it's just not the best feeling. So let me have a bit of, you know, pity for her at the end of the day. But at the same time, I was burning. I was looking at this girl like, is this girl really gonna do me like this? We did eventually leave the house, thank goodness, at like 4, 5 o'clock, because we were really hungry. No one had eaten. So like I said, she lives like in the Notting Hill like area, so literally you walk out the house and Carnival is literally happening there. So we're hungry, we're like, let's at least go and see what the vibe is saying, let's go get some food. So I'm gonna insert a clip of like us leaving the house and going to get the food and stuff like that, because I did film that. Guys, say hi, Jay. Hello. Guys, listen, I don't know where to start. It's 4:25. It's 4:25, first of all. So basically yesterday, the vlog was supposed to start from yesterday, first and foremost. Let's start from there. We're supposed to go DLT. We did go DLT. But what happened was, this girl has been making noise since Adam about some her concoction that it's a good concoction. Like, this is what I'm drinking now. It's a combination of Captain Morgan spice rum and rosé. Echo Falls, yeah. So it's a nice combo, but obviously the mixture of, you know, brown and wine, you just need to be careful how much you're drinking. This girl yesterday was drinking, say, oh, I'm fine. For us to only reach DLT, and she was, but it hits you so quickly. Only for us to get to DLT. Long story short, we're literally there for 30 minutes and we came back home because like she was not okay. She was sick, so we had to come back home. And today, like, she's just really hungover, and it's the first day she's been sick, like throwing up. And today's the first day of Carnival, Sunday. As you can see, I'm literally makeupless. She's makeupless. We literally just come out to get food and go back home because she's not feeling good at all. I'm so sorry. It's fine. So yeah, we're more or less missing today. Like, we're coming to see what the vibe is saying, but tomorrow we are going to make up for yesterday and today by force. We're gonna leave bright and early. I say this now, but let's see what happens. But yeah, we're going into the sound systems now, so you're not going to be able to hear me. So I will see you later. So bye. Bye. So it's the next day of Carnival now, and we ended up meeting up with a group of our friends. It was a big group, can't lie to you. It was a big group. There was like 15 to 20 people, and if you've seen like some of my previous Carnival vlogs, you know that I'm the type of person, like, I stick to a very small group of people, maximum 3-4 people. It's always me, my friend, and like 2 or 3 other people. It's never really a big group. But this year we said, oh, let's try something new. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was supposed to come round and do pre-drinks round at my friends, but that didn't work out, so we just ended up meeting them at the train station. We ended up splitting up from the group eventually, so it was literally just myself and my friend, and I feel like that's when I started to enjoy it a little bit more, because we could literally just do what we wanted. We knew where to go because my friend lives in the area. That's her area. She knows where all the good sound systems are, and we started to like proper enjoy it. But it was just so crowded. I don't think I've ever seen Carnival this crowded before. It was so packed, and if you know, that weekend was literally 30-32 degrees. It was hot. I was literally dripping in sweat. It was so bad. So we literally had to keep on going back home, like freshening up and like coming back out. But thankfully, obviously, my friend does live in the area, so it was convenient for us to be able to like nip in and nip out. So we ended up finding a sound system where one of my favorite DJs was performing, DJ Jules. So that was really good while it lasted. I'll insert some clips of like all of that. Just decided to move off and like start following floats, because we literally hadn't followed any floats literally for the whole 2 days. We had just listened to like sound systems and stuff like that. So we're like, what's Carnival without following floats? So we tried to go follow floats, and for whatever reason they were blocking off the roads because there was a stampede apparently. Like, it was just so packed and there was just so much going on everywhere. So we ended up just going back home and just not coming back out. Literally, like, we're just tired, hot, sweaty, sticky, and not in the mood to go back out into the crowd. And yeah, that was literally the end of Carnival. Like, we had literally gone out, listened to a couple sound systems, like followed a massive group. Like, everything was just all over the place, and it just wasn't the same as the previous years. So I was talking to my friend, I was asking her, why has Carnival not been the same experience? And we came to the conclusion that, number one, obviously the whole drunken situation, but regardless, we should have enjoyed Monday, because we always enjoy Monday. If you don't go Sunday, you go Monday, you enjoy Monday. And normally we follow the floats right through to the final what do you call it, like to the end, like we're at the finish line basically. And this year, for the first time ever, we didn't follow a single float, let alone follow them right to the end. Just in general, Carnival just didn't feel like Carnival on either of the days. Even the music, I don't know how to explain, but I feel like left, right and center I was just hearing Afrobeats. Listen, I am an Afrobeats advocate. I will advocate for Afrobeats any time of the day, any day of the week, yeah. But this year, when I say I feel like I heard more Afrobeats than I heard actual Caribbean music, like than I heard soca or like dancehall or like reggae. Literally every single sound system I felt like was playing Afrobeats. Like, it was just a different feel. Like, do you know what I mean? It just didn't feel like Carnival. It was super crowded. Like, a lot of first timers came this year as well. Like, a lot of people that I've spoken to said, oh, this is my first year at Carnival, this is my first time, this is my first time. So you can just imagine the weather being extremely good as well, how ram-packed it was. It was crazy. But nah, the experience just wasn't the same, man. And a lot of people said the same thing as well. These are people that ride for Carnival hard. Like, they were all saying the same thing about how like Carnival just didn't feel like Carnival this year. Like, it just wasn't the same. It wasn't as fun. Like, there's always this debate on Twitter about other nations, like African nations, attending Carnival. That I will never agree with. At the end of the day, we're all Africans. I'll come and I'll rock my Ghana flag because I'm proud. But one thing I do disagree with is the whole watering down of the music. What we've come there literally is to experience Caribbean culture through their music, and you have literally just gone and hired all these brands to like sponsor all these floats and stuff like that, like Adidas and the Red Bulls, and they've just watered it down. Literally, it's crazy. Like, you're hearing just literally mainstream music. Like, I didn't come there to listen to mainstream music, so in that sense, like, I do 100% understand the Caribbeans, like the frustration they express, like when it comes to like Carnival. They literally have 2 days of the year out of 365 days to sort of give us all they've got in terms of, you know, their culture, Caribbean food, just Caribbean everything, just for 2 days. Pet, please, can we have it? But they said no. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna literally water it down, give you R&B, hip-hop, Afrobeats, just everything mainstream, and that I think contributes to the crowdedness, if that's a word, because you're literally accommodating to every Tom, Dick and Harry. So every Tom, Dick and Harry will come to carnival and it will be overly packed and no one will enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? And that's literally what I feel like we experienced this year. It was too much. It was too much, honestly. Hopefully in the coming years, you know, some changes will be made, because it's just not the same experience, honestly. This has been the worst carnival ever, literally. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have all enjoyed watching it. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you were at carnival, let me know what your experience was like, if you've been before, if this was your first time. Let's have a conversation, and yeah, I'll be sure to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.